before you go there. It's not really grinding because you're not really walking back and forth. You're just going in one straight path, and if you do that and you level your Crystarium up, you'll be okay. And bosses do give a shitload of Crystarium points and all that stuff. But seeing as how we have 142, let's go ahead and use our Crystarium. So each character, even if they are not in battle, they will gain CP points. So it's pretty awesome. So Lightning starts off with the choice of only gaining Commander and Ravager. Snow starts off with Commander, Ravager, and Sentinel. Vanille starts off with Ravager and Medic. And Sa starts off with Ravager. Now, to an extent, I think you sort of do overlevel at one point in time. You can. But, I mean, that's if you really want to go out of your way to fill up what you already have thus far. So, let's start off with Lightning, and let's give her... Let's go with Commando. I always start off with this first. Commando, like I said before, is your knight, and it will, it's all about attacking, it's all about damage, it's all about serious hurt. But anyway, if you get to the end point of your Commando, that's all you can have. That's not what you'll have for the entire game, fucking obviously. But, obviously your Crystarium will expand. So, if you fill this up before you get into Crystarium expansion, which is pretty much at the end of every chapter, or something like that, whenever the game decides to give it to you, then there will be no point of leveling or grinding or anything like that. You can hold on to those CP points you'll get will be useless until you move on to the next chapter. So to not waste any time or do anything like that, I will at least try to get, this first one's really easy to get through. I mean, but you gotta pick and choose between now and then as to which one's more important to have leveled up. So for each character, you need to decide. Seeing as how we're using Snow, we'll go ahead and give him... Well, let's see. He's only missing one ability. I'll give him that one. And that's it for Snow. That's that one. And for Snow and Ravager, that's it for Snow. You see what's going on here? Snow's just about done. He only gets 3. So one more thing for Snow, and then he'll just be having a lot of, command or Crystarium points, command points. The other ones seem a little bit more complex in that situation. But these are all 70 apiece, so if you do the math, except for the last one, it's 120. Do the math, you'll pretty much figure out how many battles you'll need to get to that point. And leveling up all your other people is probably what's advisable. But you will be seeing the screen quite a bit. And seeing as how we're not using fucking Hope or Saz, I'm just going to level up their Ravager. Alright. But that concludes the tutorial on the Crystarium. You're only going on one set path. Except for Snow's beginning, it was pretty out there in the first fucking place. But all the stuff, I mean, the game expects you to win within the parameters of that Crystarium level. If you can't beat the boss in the Crystarium level, then you're doing something wrong. Let's just say that.
We fight it! Ragnarok! That's the reason we're Lassie. To stop it. To keep Cocoon safe.
Yeah, why don't you give us one reason to believe that? One reason.
Sarah. She said to protect Cocoon. And then she turned to Crystal. That's the proof right there. She completed her focus. That means ours is to save Cocoon.
Yeah?
Sarah's fal'Cie was the same as ours. Our focus has got to be the same. We were chosen to be guardians. To defeat Ragnarok. It makes sense.
What the hell it does? You're grasping at straws, son. Post fal'Cie are Cocoon's enemies. We just got recruited by one of them. If I were a betting man, I'd put us on the other side.
So Sarah's an enemy too? Well, I don't buy it. We have the power to save Cocoon if we work together and carry out...
The Fal'Cie took Sarah from us, and you want to help it? Whose side are you on?
Freeze!
Oh, shit.
Place your hands behind your heads. You fall off the purge train?
Maybe.
Or are you talking back to me?
Well, you did just ask him a question.
Huh?
Nice gun.
Oh.
Stop her! Freeze!
Oh, you guys are about to fucking get destroyed. Command execution. The story explains manual input commands and how, partial command quays before the ATB gauge is full. Yeah, you can just auto battle. That's pretty much what it is. Auto battle. It'll fill up your ATB gauge depending on certain circumstances, or your, like, you'll be able to see that's quaying the attack or continuing. Whatever. I hate that word, quay. Q. Quay. What the hell's wrong with me? But anyway, that's how you do it. I've been doing it since fucking beginning of the game.
Guy's a psychom, yeah? Supposed to be cream of the crop.
Yeah, but SciCom's an anti-pulse task force. Haven't fought a war in centuries. Bunch of rookie troops swinging around overpriced toys.
So, from what you're telling me, sounds like a regular old soldier has got more training than special forces.
Nothing for us l'Cie to be afraid of.
Cut the crap. Their grunts might be green, but SciCom's elites are cold-blooded beasts. They hit the field and it's game over.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up.
Uh-oh. Then let's run away.
Hey, wait!
She's so adorable. Chocobo Chicken's like, come on, let's go. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my goodness. Anyway. From that brief little interruption. Our enemies, or our allies, are just standing here. Alright, so it looks like they're giving us a scope of some other sets of enemies. But I'm gonna go ahead and actually skip this battle. So, see you guys in like 2 seconds. Anyway. By the way, if one of your allies goes down... Hold on, let me show you. Because Vanille died in the last battle. Because I just wanted to see if it actually happened. But I had never really noticed it. But Vanille did lose her HP in the battle. But she still gained Crystarium points. So, again, it makes it easy. Like, you could just have a battle with just, you know, lightning, I guess. And for some reason, if you do win with just one character, then... no big deal. There's no consequence for it. There's really no consequence to losing allies in the battle. Oh, looks like we got more enemies to fight here. Hey. We got Toads, the Brescian Bass. Anyway, you want to definitely make sure that you shift between paradigms every once in a while. I'm so used to being overpowered in this game. What you need to do is, if your health starts getting even remotely in the yellow, start healing. Because certain enemies will gang up on one character, and you better hope it's not, you know, your lead character, your leader. Because if that's the case, then your leader character is going to have a hard time getting any hits off. But as soon as everybody health's in the green, switch it off and do what you need to do. Sentinel has this ability, which if you notice, they were only attacking Snow. It's called Provoke. So they're pretty much only going after him. Oh, look at those hundreds. Doing so good. And by the way, the massive amount of damage you can do in this game is ridiculous. I love it. And the, what's the damage limit in this game anyway? I think it's 6 9s, I believe. 6 9s, 7 9s. I think it's 6 9s. So, enjoy that thought for a moment.
Stay sharp.
Because during actual, like the regular LP, like I said, if you guys ask me to do super bosses, I'll do super bosses and the side missions. But if on the other hand that does not happen, then during the regular gameplay we won't be seeing that. You might see. I don't even think during regular gameplay you'll be seeing 9,999. We'll just leave it at that. I did shitty in that battle. Really shitty. According to the game, anyway. Shit, the job's fucking done. Well, might as well. There's treasure over here. Well, anyway. Certain monsters, such as those creatures that you saw, seeing as how I did a real shitty job on those, it requires, 3 Ravagers, more or less, and each paradigm, your paradigm deck, each paradigm has, you know, its own name. Tri-Disaster, Solitary, Relentless, Relentless Assault, you know, stuff like that. So what you want to do is at least make sure, to some extent, that you have some good paradigms set up. So I'm going to do Manic, Commando, Medic. There we go. Some of these make it... What the... I meant Commando... Ravager. There we go. So, to start off, you can start off with this one instead of Relentless Assault. So it'll give you a jump on, you know, what you're doing. And stuff like that. It all depends on the enemies. Some enemies have more weaknesses to magic, and it'll help build up their stagger gauge and stuff like that. And pretty much Ravager is how you build up your stagger gauge, which you really, 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 like I said, want to focus on. This is the main thing you want to focus on, is building that up. The consequences of not saving, however, there's no consequences unless you turn your game off for whatever reason.
Messed up ways to meet. I might as well make introductions. I'm Snow. Snow
Viviers. Ew.
Short stuff?
Hope Estine.
What about her?
Bodum Security Regiment. She goes by Lightning. Last name's Farron. First, anybody's guess.
O'Neill.
Sass, Catchful. Good to meet you.
Anyway, Lightning's first name, if you didn't know this by now, her name's Claire. How you figured this out is, well, the way I figured it out was through episode 0. That's how I figured it out.
Problem with that is, you're one of them.
Hey.
Trying to take on the post-foul
But her real name's
that was
Claire.
our first mistake.
Claire!
Sanctum. Why not? I mean, we've counted on the Sanctum's foul sea for food.
Snow's all our hopes, like, what the fuck?
You still help us do it. Why's that? Gotta be something.
Yeah, it might have been. Not so sure anymore.
Anyway, we get some more story progression. And every time there's a cutscene, more or less your fucking data log is updating. Just saying. So get used to seeing that a lot. We fought these enemies before, but I think they're an upgraded version of what we had before, so we're gonna fight them. Or I'll show it off. Anyway, what you want to do is get your stagger gauge up for these guys, and it'll immediately kill them. You see how quick that was? And it was efficient. If you time out your attacks right with your allies, which you can do. See? This is going to be a 5-star battle just because of the simple fact that we killed the enemies as fast and as quickly as possible. And we staggered all 4 of them. That's how I usually see it. They only gave us a measly 12. But don't get used to the fact that 12 will be the big thing. Like, oh man, 12 Crystarium points. Yeah, that's the best. I mean, seeing as how we have very little to do. Wait, is there treasure up here? There is. 50 gil. How much gil do we have so far? That's pitiful. 730 gil. And we're an hour and something, well, probably about 2 hours into the game. This is ridiculous. Might as well fight him. Anyway, and they gave us a measly 6 for that. Or 7. I don't remember. It's a waste. Like I said, you really can't do too much, you know, grinding here. I mean, all the points that you're going to get will probably be just enough to maybe fill up that thing. And I say maybe, because I'm not entirely sure if I ever filled up the first part. Snows? Yeah. Everybody else is hell no. Oh, it's the same SciComm, guys. But I might as well show it off, seeing as how this will be the first random battle with him. After that, I will stop showing SciComm Enforcers. Oh, well, there's a new SciComm Warden, so I guess that worked. Didn't even notice. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. These are probably the same dudes, but it's in a different place. Like I said, you know, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2's enemies are pretty much the same deal, more or less, minus the toads and all that shit. But, yeah. We're getting more into the dynamic jumping and stuff. If you noticed, oh, one thing I'm gonna fill you guys in on right now. There's no overworld to this game except for one certain part, but I don't really consider it an overworld by any means. Yeah, we don't have enough gil for any of this shit. Alright, but B&W Outfitters is pretty much your accessories. Unicorn Mart is your, well, your shop. As far as I see it, we don't need any of this shit right now. So, like I said, I won't be doing any shopping at least until maybe the next chapter. What the? Oh. Fucking Lightning was all walking off to the side and shit, and I was like, why the hell am I not controlling her?
Sarah.
Sarah! Sarah.
Oh, looks like we found her.
I'll get you out of there. Thanks.
This is goodbye.
Huh?
Lightning! You're just gonna leave her?
SciComm will be here soon. If they find us, we're all dead. You think Sarah'd want that? You think you know how she feels?
If I leave her, then I'll never know. We'll be fine. I can handle anything they throw at us. No one will die. I'll protect Sarah. And Cocoon.
Ew. That's the third time now.
Does she look
Oh,
protected to you?
God.
I can save her!
Ugh, fourth time.
What can you possibly do?
Whatever it takes.
Four times before 2 hour mark hits. Well, I guess it would be 2 hours and something like that. But she just pretty much fucking decked him.
Just can't admit it.